process. It's not easy, and I can't imagine having to even attempt to do labs virtually. So all of you, big props. But this is really important, and thank you to my team for their leadership. I'm not going to take up much of your time because I know we all are exhausted from Zoom anyway, but thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you for taking the time and for educating all of our kids' young's minds. It's so important, and I fully believe that you guys do not get the recognition you deserve. So thank you, and I'll hand it back to Kristen. And if you do ever need anything, I'm always here to connect with you if that's ever of value. But thanks, Kristen, and thank you, Megan.
Thanks, Maria. All right, so we'll just spend a few minutes today making sure that you can access all of your all of the resources in Google. So this is a little bit interactive, and since we're all in front of computers, I'm going to ask you to do a thing and then just give a thumbs up or a little clap when you get there. So if you can search in your email for the first email that we sent that said, "Welcome to Biotech Infusion," search and find that one, and there are several different links within that email. We're going to go through that. You are searching for your email. Good job, Elizabeth. And you can use the emoji ones too. All right, I'm seeing lots of people. Fantastic. So find the link that says Google Files. Okay, so on your Google Files link, you're going to click on that. And that will bring you to all the different content that you have accessible. I just want to check too, because all the different platforms work differently. Are you seeing my Google page? Yes, okay. Christina, you're such a good participant, and I love your exclamations. That's so perfect for your personality. So when you get in here, this has all the things that you should need. So we've got our blank documents. So if you're looking for this is where you would find the participation agreement, which most of you guys have signed, the implementation plan, and we'll go over that in the next session, which is next week, and the structured report option. So these are all blank in case you want to pull them out and use them. And they're in PDF and in Word, just so that the integrity stayed with the PDF, just in case. Implementation plans, these are blank. We're going to go over this next week, that once you come up with a plan, so choosing which one of these lessons from which one of these labs you want to implement in your classroom, you'll fill out one page about what that lab is and the supplies you need, and you'll deposit it here. And this will we all have this time built in next time, so it's not going to require any time beyond that. Anything we covered in session 1, you'll find here. So worksheets that you want to use, presentations and so on, and you can pull those, you can take them, make them your own. Same with session 2, 3, and 4 are yet to be filled. Your cohorts are here. It's the teacher that you were with last week, the master instructor that you were with. The frequently asked questions. Okay, maybe we won't be depositing in the implementation plans. The frequently asked questions doc is here, and if you have anything else you want to plug in and have answered, go ahead and do that. The lab safety resources. So that simulation that you completed, and then some additional resources that are great to use again with your class. Any of the recordings are all stored here. So if you did not get to hear one of the speakers, you can go back and look at those, but also you can use these for your classes as well. So I would definitely download this if the speakers are something that you think you want to share with your class. And then the Zoom links. So if you can't find your email, the makeup sessions are always using the same link, and the regular sessions are always using the same link. So that's it. Just wanted to make sure that you could access all of that. Does anybody have any questions? All right. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to share is the Bioed Institute. So our division within the Center for Global Health Innovation. And this is at the bottom of anything that Megan and I send in our signature, but it's georgiabio.org. And then you go over to Bioed. And we have tons of different resources. So we have all these different programs that you at your leisure, maybe it's this summer, you want to look through and see what's going on, you are welcome to do so. The Equipment Depot, you can access here in case you want to book an appointment or see what's there. Going Viral was another training that we have that will also likely be offering this summer, and it's kind of the next step up in advancement from this basics training. And then just our visiting scientist program probably is the most relevant in case you would like a subject matter expert to come visit your classroom. And that can be virtual, or is virtual right now, but at some point when we get back into in-person, you can have in-person visits as well. All right. And our final thing to go over is the simulations. And this is Lab Exchange. And this is a collaboration between Harvard and, I don't know, a few other institutions that put together phenomenal simulations, and they really kind of honed in on biotech. So that subject alone is the one that has the most. So like, I love the pipetting one. I feel like in the classroom, first you do the simulation, work through it, kind of get an idea of what pipetting is, then watch the video tutorial, or first watch the video tutorial, then do the simulation, then you get to pick up the real thing in class. So it's a really nice lead up to the pipetting activity or lab if you want to do that in your classroom. And it also works really nicely to kind of prep for if you're on one of the schedules that is one day home, one day in school. So that prep day, you can use these. And this is all free. Lab Exchange is totally free. You can get a paid subscription, but you don't need it. You just have to make an account, but it's very quick and easy. And I haven't been getting spam and stuff from it. So it's pretty worth it. Any questions? Christina?
Do you know if the interactives work with like Chromebooks? Are they like Flash or anything?
That I don't know. That's a good question. So I will see if I can find that answer before the end of class.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So is the link to the Lab Exchange, is that supposed to be in that email too?
I think that was actually in a later one, but I'll follow up this training with these 3 links again.
Okay.
All right. So this is just a quick list of some of the ways that we can support you guys. And it's kind of like there's really no limit in what you can ask. We want to be able to do whatever we can for you, so it never hurts to ask. And we will do our best to get what we can. So whether it's connecting you to biotech training or supplying you with equipment or getting you connected with a fellowship for yourself or some internship opportunities for your students, any resources that you're looking for, lesson plans, or a professional network, please do ask the question. There's nothing too crazy. We're here for you. That's the point. All right, so that is it for our pre-session, our main group. So we're going to go ahead and move into the breakouts.